Throwing them a curveball today. I'm gonna do a Carolina rig with a night crawler and a float head jig. Oop. Should probably get that. Maybe not. So I got an egg sinker onto a barrel swivel, onto some fluoro, onto a floating jig head. I want to get down where the still water meets the quick water. Let's see what happens there, man. What could go wrong? Bro, that's a stringer full of shad. That's a stringer full of shad. That's a stringer full of shad. I don't think they'll be using that as catfish bait. And no judgment here. Maybe they got a way to make those shad delicious. Wow, man, that's a stringer full of shad. That is a stringer full of shad. Wow, man. Just had a really good hit on that. I missed him. Try it again. Try a little channel. Alright, got one on the night crawler rig. See what we have here. It's a catfish. My favorite. My favorite. Alright. Another on the night crawler. I'm sure I know what it is. Oh, is my bobber down? Nope. Old catfish. It's like the same dummy. You're not the same one, are you? On the bottom. Another stringer full of shad. That's crazy, man. What are they doing with them shad? They're eating those shad. Wow, that was a good hit. See, that's a big smallie. That's a stupid old catfish, man. that was something cool. It's not, it's my favorite fish. Look at that. That was a terrible hook set, and this is a big fish. This is a big fish, bro. Terrible hook set. Oh my God, get up here. Is it 16? It ain't 16. I was lucky on that hook set. $14.5, baby. They're down there, and I think I just figured them out. The last two fish I'm doing nothing but jig and minnow, no bobber, just tapping it on the bottom, just giving it a little tapperoo. Look at that, my minnows escaped. My minnow escaped. On a 132 ounce jig head, and that's it. Up in that eddy. Oh my God, I thought that was a snag. That's 3 fish and 3 casts. Now we talking. 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 I ain't gotta measure this. I know where it is. I know where it's at. That's 3 fish in a row. Oh my God. Target fish acquired. Thank you, Jesus. Target fish acquired. Now we're talking. Alright, I'm reeling this up out of the way. I got these figured out. Gosh dang it. I really want to hold that fish up and get some good thumbnails, but there's a lot of people up here. And they do not mind coming up and jumping right in your hole. There's another one. That's a terrible hook set. Yeah, Smalley. Well, I definitely unlocked where the fish are. They're on the bottom, and they want minnow and a light jig. That's 4 for 4 casts. They're just barely wanting it jigged. They don't want you to rip it or jig it hardly at all. It's tiny, soft on the bottom. That's a smallie. Ugh. Oh, they're beautiful up here. Look at them colors. Isn't it gorgeous? Thank you, thank you. All you're doing is just lifting it a hair. Jigging it wasn't cutting it. Just laying it on the bottom and lifting it. Just a little bit. And like I said, they're not even really hitting it. They're just putting it in their mouth. And that walleye, I felt his teeth on my braid. Is that crazy? See, I got my finger right here on the braid. You can feel a lot of stuff with the braid. I could feel his teeth grinding on it. There's a bite right there. Smallie. If I get away from these smallies, I know the walleye are laying in there. I just think I just caught your brother. Your twin brother. I'm just holding my index finger on the braid, lifting a little bit. That feels like it's in the mouth. Nope, yep. Doggone it. He was holding that in his mouth right there. Ah, it's just such a gentle. I don't feel any resistance now. I think he might have just peeled that minnow right off of there. Dang it. I should have said it. They are all laying on the bottom. And I have no idea how deep that eddy is. If I was to guess, I'd say that eddy's 5 feet deep. Man, I just hooked into a big smallie. See him jumping? That is a big smallie. Thought it was a wiper. Look at that. Good grief, it's the big smallie. Good grief. That's my PB, boys. That is my PB schmallie right there. Look at the freaking girth on that. 3.3. Freaking sweet. Wow, man. My arm hurts. That was pretty badass, man. That was badass. That's worth sitting up here. I know sometimes you guys might get tired of me seeing the same spots or fishing in the same spots. But you gotta remember, this is north central Indiana. My fishing is very limited. This ain't Minnesota at 10,000 lakes. I got a handful of really good spots. I got a handful of really good friends. And if I want to go catch walleye, I'm limited to locations. This ain't Minnesota or Wisconsin. There's all these different places to go catch. There's lots of places I can catch fish, but quality fish like that smallie, like this walleye, especially this time of year, I'm limited to my favorite spillways. That was a fish right there that got me. The subtlety's kind of wore off, so I'm gonna start giving it little pops on the off the bottom. I'm still just jigging minnow. I'm gonna start giving it a little more pops. The subtlety was working. It's not working now, so gotta know when to change. Now I was saying how subtle these fish were biting. That big smallie was not a subtle bite. He hit that as soon as the minnow hit the water, and it was off to the races. That was pretty awesome, dude. It jumped, and I knew it wasn't an Asian carp, and that made me happy. I got 2 minnows left. I can fish a little later tonight since I ain't using my bobber. It gets about this time of the day and I can't see my bobber.
I'm legally blind, I can see barely.
Well, that ain't working. I'm gonna have to go. Maybe it is working. Maybe it is working. Drum. Can't escape the drum ever. You'll never escape the drum. You never escape the drums. Man. The big girls, they ain't all quite up here yet. We're gonna have to get out of this drought before they get up here. But they're starting to come in. I got some good food to eat. I got some good fish to eat. I'm blessed. If you like this video, hit the subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time.